name is Kelly Riggs. I am a retired police officer from the Greenville Police Department. I supervised the violent crimes unit for the last 3 years of my work, and I found out in 2011, looking back at the numbers, our unit basically investigated 128 different deaths. 16 of them were suicides. But I learned through my career that usually on the anniversary, we had to literally work a suicide basically like it was a murder, because we found out usually on the anniversaries, the families a lot of times would call us up and basically state the reasons why they didn't think that the person actually committed a suicide. And so we would have to basically go through and explain to them, or go through the case file and work with the family again to remind them of what happened, or go through it, because trying to give them some type of closure. One thing I would kind of suggest to anybody working with a person of suicide is don't forget the family, because there's a person who's passed away, but you have a whole family full of victims that you have to deal with too. And that becomes, if you've made contact, or if you've basically been working with that person and they commit suicide, the family's going to know about you. They're basically going to watch your life, see what kind of a person you are. And a lot of them can relate back to that, and you can actually share the gospel with them, because a lot of times the families aren't saved, and you have another open door to basically work with that family. So it's just kind of like a lot of other things we've dealt with through the class here. It's just basically keeping open-minded that you're not only working with the person who's struggling, but you're working with the family who doesn't understand why the person has lost hope and what they missed in the process of it. Because the common comment that I would have made to us, or to the investigators, they would say, I don't understand what I missed. And a lot of times as a trained investigator, you can see what they missed after the investigation. So you have to remember, while you're talking to that family, you're really the only link. You're the actual picture of Christ that they have to work with through that investigation.